to see pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. To lay before the king pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Peace on earth, pa-ra-pa-pum. Can it be? If from now, perhaps we'll see our finest gifts we bring pa-ra-pa-pum. Honor him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, when we come. Can it be?
Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll be right back.
Look out! Race from the morning. You can hide from the sun till you see the light. Oh, we will grace the ride. You gotta get away. Get away. Gotta get away. Double.
Thank you, my friend. That is some entrance. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I want to thank Quest. It was your idea to be the first guest in the history of talk shows to sing his way on.
That's it.
It's a good idea. I like
your entrance music. Your walk-on music. You're the first guest to sing the walk-on music.
I made history. Thanks to you and to you. Thank you, Roots.
Oh,
God, you guys sound good.
That was nice. You feeling good?
I don't need this really anymore.
You don't, but you can do it if you want to. You can curl it. Thank you for coming on our show. It's the first time on our show. And you done nailed the intro already.
I love your show. I have to tell you right now.
Thank you, brother.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Because I've known you for years, for many years. On the SNL days, we partied and rocked. But I never knew that you had this side of you. And there are so many people that have tried. You know, legends of the stage and screen have tried and failed to do what you're doing, you know?
No.
And you do it so effortlessly.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for...
But your chairs are really kind of lame. I don't like this.
No,
this is what your chair forces me to do.
I hate to say this to you, but you are wrong. That's how people sit.
And then if I do sit normal, then it creates a double chin.
No.
I'm not fat.
You're so
it's
wrong.
That your chair creates a double chin.
This is how people sit, and apparently... This is how people sit, and this is what... I mean... We should get, like, commander chairs, right?
It's also like I'm way in front of you. It forces me to, like, be like, all right.
Curl up. Do a little Carole King album cover.
Yeah.
The little cat over there by the windowsill. What's up, my man?
How you doing, man?
We did some funny stuff on Saturday Night Live. I gotta say, I mean, you're never not funny.
Well, no.
Anytime I see you, and you're just always scoring, you're just one of the funniest dudes out there.
You're too kind. Thanks,
and we did one. Remember the High Times?
Yeah, High Times, written by your announcer, Mr. Steve Higgins.
That's right.
High Times sketch.
He did the High Times.
We're like, Mr. Steve Higgins, is he even there? Where is he?
He's getting high right now. He's at 427. We cut to a pre-tape of him going, oh, wait, good. You have a puppet play him for the rest of the show. These hours are good here. But no, he wrote a bit where you were an investigative reporter for High Times magazine.
Yeah.
And you would just get so stoned. You would
they were all really stony, paranoid ideas of what was happening in the government. Yeah. But it turned out to be true stories.
Yeah, at the end, And it got nominated for a Stony. Did you know that?
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been honored a few times by the Stonies.
Have you accepted a few Stonies?
I've never been to accept, but yeah.
Via SAT?
I hope they still consider me a Stony.
Absolutely.
A Stony God of some kind.
Yeah. You should. We got to perform together quickly. I'll never forget this night. I don't know if you remember this.
Of course I do. When you called me and you said, "Will you rock with me?" You were opening for the Strokes.
Yeah.
At Roseland.
It is true.
And I love the Strokes.
They were phenomenal. They were the best. And they got a new record coming out.
Yes. And we went up. And you wanted to sing "Feed the World"?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Do They Know It's Christmas?
Yeah, it was like the British answer to Michael Jackson's
"We Are the World."
We are the world. Feed the world.
They're like, we're also the world.
No, I'm not sure. Who came first?
I think we're.
Matter.
Oh, you know what?
But the thing is,
I don't know who came first.
We rocked it.
Yeah. Well, here's what's great. What's great about it is what I loved about it, because we're on stage, we're in Juicy Couture sweatsuits, and we were opening up for the Strokes just because they were like, why not? Let's let this guy be an idiot and open up in front of us. So we're jamming out, and Mark Ronson's on bass, Justin Stanley on drums, Gerard Bradford on the other guitar, and we're hanging out, and we knew that you were going to come out, but the audience didn't know.
Yeah.
And it's Do They Know It's Christmas, and it's a really nice, beautiful song.
Yeah.
But when you sing it, you make it your own. And I didn't realize that the first line that you came out is, and the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom.
It's a very evil lyric.
That's the actual...
Yeah, and so I brought the doom and the death metal to
We have a clip
lyric.
of it. It's a home video, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do have a clip.
Can I see?
Yep.
It's fun to rock.
Yeah, no, man.
Do you miss the rocking a little bit? Getting out there on the road with a band and rocking the lands?
Yes, I do. But it's fun. We have the one and only legendary Roots crew.
It's true. You get to rock
you
every
get to
night.
rock out Dio a couple of seconds ago. That was pretty awesome. I mean, they're the greatest. I mean, I love those dudes. They know how to rock out pretty hard.
Definitely the best on television.
You are still rocking.
You guys are so awesome. I wonder sometimes when you signed up for this show, if you were like, we're gonna say, well, you don't have time to like tour with your albums anymore, right? I mean, like,
not as much.
You
14 weeks out the year.
You squeeze it in.
We squeeze it in.
Yeah, like I want to say 2 weeks ago, weren't you in like Amsterdam or something?
Yeah, we were in Europe.
I mean, they go to Europe. I'm taking a nap, and they go to Europe.
But I have to say, you picking the Roots to be your band was the master stroke, because it takes a show to another level.
It really does, and it just makes it more fun. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do you still? Congratulations, you have 2 kids.
I do have 2 boys now. Yeah, 2 little
So
boys.
cute, man. That's awesome. Congrats.
It was easy.
You still rocking out?
It was nothing. I just, it comes natural.
No, man.
Maybe I'll make some babies. No biggie. I got 2 boys, and
how old?
2 and 4 years old.
Congrats.
So Sammy's old enough. I take him to movies nowadays, and
What do you see? Do you see just the cartoons?
well, I took him to see Toy Story 3. Which was, I think it was the best movie of the year, which is weird to say.
Dude, right?
Because it's a cartoon.
Did you freak out?
But I cried thrice.
Dude, I lost it in that movie.
I was having a hard time because when they're going down towards like the melting pot, the flames, and like the toys reach over and hold each other's hand because they're like, we're going to perish now. I was like, it resonated deeply because I was like, that's all of us. We're all going to perish. And I started to uncontrollably just like, and I was like, my boy is watching this. I have to see if he's okay. He couldn't have cared less. He was just like eating popcorn.
Yeah.
It was for me. It wasn't for the kids. You know what I mean?
I started bawling like the first 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
When he's packing for college.
Oh,
and
man.
I was just like, but you got those 3D glasses.
Yeah.
So you kind of hide your tears.
That's the best thing about the 3D
Kind of like
glasses.
everyone's like Roy Orbison sitting around. Yeah, it's just a crying, no one's seeing you.
Yeah.
It's just your mouth you have to cover up now.
And then when he comes around the corner and he's giving the toys to the little girl.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, no, you're not wearing glasses, my man. Oh my God, good cover up. Good cover up. Swallow it. Swallow your feelings.
Yeah, no problem.
Swallow your feelings. Hey, speaking of moving movies, Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah.
Got some heart to it as well.
That's my jam, yeah.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you, kind
That's
sir.
a 3D spectacular. You play a giant. You actually play a normal man.
It's a classic.
Normal-sized man.
It's a classic of literature. It's a 300-year-old book, and it's still powerfully funny and one of my favorite books. And we upgraded it a bit. I don't think upgrade is the right word. We modernized it. You know, now it's...
You fight a robot at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
there is a robot battle.
I think it's a little update.
And it starts off in modern New York City. I'm like a schlubby dude working at the mailroom in a New York newspaper.
Yeah.
And I finally get an opportunity to become a big-time travel writer.
Yeah.
All I have to do is go to the Bermuda Triangle, write a little article about Bermuda,
Some cool
how beautiful it is. Unfortunately, of course, I get sucked into a interdimensional vortex and wake up on a crazy stony island of tiny people that are covering me and have enslaved me, but then I become their hero and their god.
Yeah, which is phenomenal because you're very peaceful. Which is like, I like that part of the movie a lot because you go like, hey guys, I don't want to fight you. Like there's a bunch of ships, like 30 ships trying to attack you. You're like, hey, let's just act like you're scared. And then you guys go away, I don't want to fight. And they're like, and they all start shooting cannons at you. You're like, no, guys, I didn't want this at all.
Yes.
You're kind of a peaceful giant, but and then you steer them in the right direction.
Exactly.
It's all done
those
in a
are the
good
bad
way.
guys, the little guys. There's the good ones, the Lilliputians.
Yeah.
And then there's the bad ones, the Blefutians, that I have to, I have to protect my Lilliputians from the wrath of the Blefutians.
Yes.
And yeah, it's really funny and crazy, but like I said, it's got hot, and then before you know it, this happens.
Wait,
and you're glad you got the glasses to protect you.
Yeah. But it's very, the one thing I like about it too is you come on this island and they kind of don't know anything about your world, so you can.
Yeah.
I love that you start putting on plays, and you're like, I wrote this play, and it's Titanic. And they're like,
They don't know.
They're all crying, they don't know. And then
Well,
you're like,
yeah, that's the thing.
and they think you're Jack Bauer at one point. I mean, it's
Yes.
really funny.
And I wrote all the Prince songs, and yes.
It's very, very fun. We have a clip of Gulliver's Travels. Here's Jack Black, you guys. Gulliver's Travels is in theaters everywhere. Christmas Day. More with Jack Black when we come back, you guys.